This is LaGuardia, one of the 3 airports in the New York City metropolitan area. This is how it looked in 2014, and this is how it looks today. Let's go back to 2014. Notice the iconic semicircular design of the arrival and departures hall. This is Terminal C and D, used by Delta Airlines. And these are the gates at Terminal B. Fast forward to today. Wow. The semicircular design has been completely changed. Even the gates and concourses are completely different. How did this happen? And why did this happen? Let's find out in this video. Let's start with October of 2014. Let's zoom in and see if we can spot some planes. This is Terminal C and Terminal D. Maybe we can even find some airlines that don't fly anymore. Wow, looks like we got lucky. This is a US Airways aircraft right here from 2014. US Airways went out of business in 2015, just a year later. I think we should be able to see some Delta planes as well, since this was primarily a Delta terminal. Here you go, that's a Delta plane right there. And here are 2 more. One here and another one here. Let's move over to Terminal B now. At that time, this iconic structure here was called the Central Terminal Building. It was the main arrivals and departures hall for Terminal B. There were 4 concourses in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though spotting planes in this historical satellite imagery is fun, traveling through LaGuardia in 2014 wasn't a great experience. Terminal B handled about 16 million passengers a year, more than double its capacity. For years, LaGuardia Airport had a reputation. It was busy, outdated, and confusing. Travelers dreaded it, and for many, it didn't feel like it belonged in a city like New York. But in July 2015, everything changed. That summer, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey announced a bold vision: a completely rebuilt LaGuardia from the ground up. Not just renovations, new terminals, new taxiways, and even a new layout to allow planes to move more efficiently on the ground, costing over $8 billion in total. The goal? Turn what many called America's worst airport into one of its best. Let's see how this incredible transformation took place. Construction started in the spring of 2016, and by December of 2018, the first brand new gates opened, right here in what would become the Eastern Concourse. 2 of the previous 4 concourses were still mostly continuing with operations on the western side. Only 3 gates are functional on the 3rd one, while the 4th one has been completely demolished. It's amazing to see all this construction work going around. Now let's fast forward to June 2020. This spot right here, that's where the brand new arrivals and departures hall was unveiled. To remind you, this is how it used to look earlier, and this is how it looked now. I remember seeing the photos when it opened. Bright, modern interiors, spacious waiting areas, a completely different vibe from the old terminal. It had everything: huge glass walls, self-check-in kiosks, better security lanes, and upgraded baggage claim. Just this one building completely changed the first impression people got when landing in New York. Let's head to the western side now. In August 2020, 7 more gates opened right here, part of the new Western Concourse. A few aircraft had already started using these gates, but a majority was still under construction. And then, this is my favorite part, in January 2022, they opened this, a pedestrian sky bridge. It connects the main terminal to the Western Concourse over the taxiways. Planes can literally pass underneath as you walk across. What's cool is how both Eastern and Western concourses are connected to the new head house, so passengers finally had a seamless experience moving around Terminal B. This was the final piece of the Terminal B puzzle. No more detours, no more construction walls. Terminal B was officially complete. Alright, now let's swing around to the other side of the airport. What you're looking at here, back in the day, was actually two separate terminals, Terminal C and Terminal D. Both were used almost exclusively by Delta Airlines and US Airways. There was even a massive car park here. But then things started changing. Delta invested over $4 billion to combine both aging terminals into a single one and redesign the entire area. Throughout the next few years, construction happened rapidly. This is satellite imagery from 2018, and you can see the massive construction activity here. The car park, which was here earlier, is completely gone to make way for a new concourse later on. And then came the big moment, June of 2022. Delta officially opened the new Terminal C, merging the old C and D into one massive, state-of-the-art facility. 4 concourses, 37 gates. At 1.3 million square feet, it was almost double the size of the previous 2 terminals combined. You can see all these Delta aircraft here, shining with the new terminal. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and please consider subscribing to the channel for our support. Let me know which place you would like to tour next in the comments below. Until then, happy exploring.